Now, normally I would do this on a table, but I decided in the spur of the moment to take my table out in the garage and repaint it. So, not here right now. So we will be doing this on the floor because, you know, I'm classy like that. So, this is a het clown girl. I've had her for a couple years now. I raised her up. And last year I had bred her, and we got 8 eggs, but due to either infertile eggs or incubation issues, they didn't make it. So, let's see what she gives us this year. Originally I paired her with a lesser clown, and he, I don't know if he, I mean, he was young, so he didn't really want to pair up, so I just chalked that up to inexperience. So, I gave him a shot for a couple of months, and when he didn't lock, I went ahead and decided to go with a backup plan, which was put my banana genetic stripe to her. It was only after that he got a couple locks that, you know, I decided to see if the lesser clown would do anything, and sure enough, he locked as well. So, it'll be interesting. Kind of a who's your daddy, who's your recessive daddy game here. So, I'll either be getting lesser clowns or bananas that are het genetic stripe and possible het clown. So if that happens, then I'm gonna have to keep them all back and have fun proving them out. So let's see if she's gonna play nice today. She was pretty easy last time, so let's see what she does. I'm just gonna keep this on and kind of let you guys watch how I remove her off of eggs. So first, let's get her water bowl out of there. I'll get her a fresh one. I'll go ahead and take this hide out. And the hide wasn't actually her hide. I swapped it out for a smaller one to prevent her from getting inside of it. Because once she lays eggs, she's going to create a lot of pressure between the hide and here, and I didn't want to damage her or the eggs when sliding out the tubs. So I just swapped her out with another hide to kind of give her something to feel safe behind. And before y'all start making fun of me, I'm going to wear a glove. I'm not terrified of getting bit. I just don't want to get bit. So, make fun of me if you will. I don't normally wear one, but we'll see how she comes off. I've actually already got a tub prepared. I don't bathe my females after they lay. I've never had an issue getting them to eat right after. I just move them to a clean tub with fresh substrate. And I generally use a combination of this nice blue paper towel and aspen. I find it works best for me. Let's see if she will be nice. I know, girly. She's holding on pretty good. Come on. She's got her tail up underneath too. She's got her tail underneath the eggs. How'd you do that, girly? Let's see if I can get her off of here. Now I'm dropping these. There we go. There. She made that a little more difficult than it really needed to be. Let's see if I know where my Sharpie went. Yeah, I'm not the most prepared today. So, these are kind of probably pretty well stuck together. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna slide these back in and go ahead and grab egg boxes. And I'll cut it back on. Just just want these in so they stay warm. Alright, we got her pulled. I got these eggs marked. And I'm not really going to try and pull them apart. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use my bigger one to so I can keep them all together. All I do is I take some water from the incubator. Let me widen out so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. Take some water from the incubator. Just kind of splash some in there. Mix it up. I don't put a lot of substrate in there because I do kind of like that hybrid substrateless method, where the eggs are not going to go directly on here, so I can actually oversaturate this just a little bit. Not terribly, though, because I still don't want too much moisture. There we go. Just want to make sure it is all damp. Nice and flat. And what I do is I actually have holes, tiny holes drilled into the side of these. I do one on each side. That way you can get a little bit of airflow. Alright, now I take my handy dandy light diffuser, pack it down. Oh, actually, before I do that, something I kind of like to do is sprinkle a little bit of athlete's foot powder on there, just to kind of prevent mold. Never had a mold issue yet, so it either works or I've just been lucky. Alright, so now, got that there. Move these over. And lid. And these go into the incubator. And she gave me 7 eggs. Last year she gave me 8. But I'll explain a little bit more on her situation here in a minute once I get these in the incubator. So this is my current incubator setup. I use a Hotbox incubator from Sea Serpents and a Herpstat 1 tuned into 89 degrees. Inside I got this little handy dandy light, which I love. The little LED light lights everything up pretty nicely. I got my fan going. I got all my water bottles in there to help keep temperature steady when the door opens, or just natural losing of heat. I keep a water bowl in the bottom in case I notice the egg boxes are losing humidity. I just top that off and it humidifies the entire incubator. Also, I found this little it's actually a freezer thermometer from Walmart. It's pretty darn accurate, and it hangs from the shelf, so it's pretty out of the way. Doesn't obstruct anything. I usually set up a camera to monitor everything when I'm gone, just because I get sent everywhere at the most inconvenient time. So a little background on this girl. My command actually sent us on det 2 weeks after she ovulated. So I didn't get a chance to be here for her prelay shed, or at least I didn't think I would be. I had a guy come in, he took care of all my animals while I was gone, and I came home to find out that not only had she not shed yet, but he had at some point bumped into the power strip that ran my thermostats. So I don't know how long they were without heat, but they were without heat for a certain number of days. It wasn't until I came home and flipped everything back on, so I don't know when that happened. About 2 weeks after that, she finally shed at day 44, which is really late. I wasn't sure if she was going to go 30 days after that shed, or if it would be sooner, later, what, I don't know. So what it ended up being was we got all the way to 90 days after ovulation is today. So she went pretty damn late, about I want to say, I think it was 46 days after the shed. So I think that had pretty much exactly to do with that that being without heat for a while. As you saw earlier, I also had a slug. That's the first slug I've ever had. So I don't know if that goes along with that losing heat, or if I was just, I was probably just due. So that's the background on this female. We'll see if hopefully these eggs are not affected by that. But I'll keep you guys up to date, and hopefully we'll be seeing some mystery babies here in 55 to 60 days. Cool, well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys.